Hello everybody. Time for a new little video, kind of a definitely shifting gears here from the usual. As you can see, the title, this is the kind of the introduction to the Folk Legacy project. So what I sort of did at the end of the year, I kind of decided that I wanted to get every album from the Electra 4000 series, which is probably a pretty easy feat. I have most of the big ones that are off of the grouping, so there's only a couple that I need to kind of really focus on and get. But as of the last couple of days, sort of something has kind of fallen into my lap, and kind of the the synchronicity with the vinyl community, and kind of given me sort of a personal project that I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to allow everybody to kind of follow my progress. So what I'm talking about, of course, as the title reads, this way to this way, this way to this way, Folk Legacy project. So what I'm talking about is Memphis Vinyl Jim had sent me a record, Gordon Bach. It's on the Folk Legacy label, which is out of Sharon, Connecticut. It's a really great label. The way that the albums are packaged is a lot like Folkways, the way that Folkways had done their records. So they're a little deceiving because, I mean, these ones are from the 70s. Sam picked this one up the other day, and it was really weird because it was like, we got this, and then, Jim sent us one as well. So they're great pieces. I mean, there's a book on the inside. Will give you either lyrics or kind of notes about the particular songs, and it's just one of those things that I've sort of I don't know, I've just sort of become obsessed with, and it's a healthy obsession, I would say. It's it's definitely something that's all right. Folk music is definitely one thing that kind of Sam and I can kind of relate to, and we kind of talk about, and we definitely both enjoy. I've always kind of been a fan of what they refer to as the the old and a weird America. Which is, this is the Harry Smith Project, the Anthology of American Folk Music, which is just absolutely outstanding. Originally put out on Folkways Records. They have the booklet of all the track listings. I always say this is sort of the the Genesis, the Exodus, and Leviticus of America, basically, in American folk music. So a lot of these are from 78s that were in Harry Smith's personal collection. Cannon's Jug Stompers, things like that. But it really got me. This kind of gets me thinking. This gets me thinking about the historical aspect of music, and those of you who are familiar with the channel, I definitely sort of, I feel, as I'm a musical historian, I'm trying to keep maybe something alive that is is dead. But of course, with the 60s music, a lot of you have come here for that, and and some of you, hey, maybe just to learn something new. But I'm really going to take a left turn here for the next couple of months. I'm still gonna be giving you updates with the psychedelic, the sunshine pop. No changes by that. But I'm going to focus a lot of my digging, I guess, on the Folk Legacy label. And from what I can tell, there's about 115 releases that were released on vinyl from 1962 to about 1990. And there's not really too much documented about the Folk Legacy label, so it's going to be my sort of personal, I'm going to put my effort, my free time into this, and I've already created a blog. It's called Folk Legacy Project at blogspot.com. We'll put a link here for you right there. And it's just going to be a way to sort of update my progress in this project. So I really didn't want to kind of clog the vinyl community with this. I mean, if it's something that you want to pursue, What I will probably do is make videos about the albums. They'll be private unless you have a link to it. So what I'll do is, if you want this, I don't know, leave some comments, kind of tell me which way, if this is something you want me to pursue. I just don't want to, I know everybody's time's limited, videos, but I don't want this to be, I'm going to do basically 115 videos about this. The good news is, though, I only have 4. So I went out record shopping yesterday, and I did find 2 others. This is another one with that has Gordon Bach. Apparently this is their best-selling album. I will go into each one of these in detail, kind of, my take on them. Not all the ones that I have gotten so far have booklets in it, so that's one thing that I'm kind of, in a way, it's something I need to, kind of be on the lookout for. But if anybody has any of these albums, or if you're familiar with the Folk Legacy label, and you want to shoot me some comments, you want to shoot me a private message, if you have some of these, I'm looking for these. These are, like I said, I have 4 of 115, so this is going to be what this is all about, because I've just, it's something that I think that it's going to give me a little bit of a quest, something to do. And the Folk Legacy label, I think, is very, it's a private press label, basically. It's still privately owned by basically the family. Sandy Patton, who he passed away in 2009, but he had an album out on Elektra. So sort of one of the ways that I sort of found out a little bit about him. And, of course, this stuff, here's Elektra. He's not on this one, unfortunately, but, I've been really eating this stuff up, and it's great. I have a lot of these boxes that I've purchased, with sort of intentions of listening to them down the road, sort of investments. But I think this is what I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna do a blog about it, and like I said, you can kind of follow my progress, and I think it'll be kind of a way to document it, because again, I keep talking about it, but their label is not, I couldn't go on there and I couldn't find the definitive 1 through 15, or 1 through 115. Basically, I've been compiling it from what I found on Discogs, on eBay, Rate Your Music, from Folk Legacy's website. So I hope you join me in this, this new thing. Again, leave me comments. Let me know which way you want me to kind of take this. If it's something you'd be interested in, I'll make the the videos public. But for the most part, I just kind of they're private unless you have a link to them. So. That's all I gotta say about that. So I'll leave you with an interlude. Dadgad.